Today we are going to label 7 countries of Africa, and then we are going to look at some different landforms of Africa as well. So when we look at the continent of Africa, we know that it is the second largest continent of the 7 continents. And when we start labeling, I always like to start in the very northeastern corner, and this is Egypt. Okay? This is the country of Egypt. So I'll go and I'll check off that I have Egypt labeled. From the south of Egypt, we have the country of Sudan. In 2011, Sudan split, and this country was formed. This is South Sudan. From the southeast of South Sudan, we find the country of Kenya. Go back to South Sudan and we go to the southwest, and this is called the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Then up over here we have the country of Nigeria. And in the very southern part of the continent, we have the country of South Africa. So these are the 7 countries that we need to know for Africa. They are Egypt, Sudan, South Sudan, Kenya, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Nigeria, and South Africa. Now, when we look at a landform sheet, we see that we have the continent of Africa, and it tells us up top what we want to label. The Sahara Desert, the Congo River, the Kalahari Desert, the Sahel, the Nile River, Lake Tanganyika, the Savannah, the Niger River, Lake Victoria, the tropical rainforest, and the Atlas Mountains. I like to draw my rivers first. So start with the Nile River. We talked that the Nile River flows north from Lake Victoria into the Mediterranean Sea. So this is the Nile River. This is Lake Victoria. This is Lake Tanganyika. Right here. So southwest of Lake Victoria is Lake Tanganyika. Then we're going to draw also the Congo River. And then we will also draw the Niger River. So we have the Nile River from the central part of the continent to the north. We have the Niger River in western Africa, and we have the Congo River in the central part of Africa in and around the rainforest, and we'll get to that in just one moment. So, the next thing that I'm going to label are the Atlas Mountains. So, in the very northwestern part of Africa, about here, we have a mountain range. This is the Atlas Mountains. Okay? Now, for the most part of the rest of northern Africa, we're going to color in where we find the largest desert in the world. Okay? Really the largest hot desert in the world. And that, of course, is the Sahara. Okay? So about in this area, where all of this orange is the Sahara. Now, the next thing that I want to draw is the tropical rainforest. Okay? So, when we draw the tropical rainforest, we know that most rainforests are found in and around the equator. And so when we look at the tropical rainforest of Africa, what is really left of it is going to be found in and around the Congo River. So I'm going to get my green, and I'm going to draw and color in where the rainforest is. It's going to come up a little bit up here, okay? But my green is going to show what is remaining of the rainforests of Africa. Okay? So this was the Sahara. That's the rainforest. Okay? Now, in between the rainforest and the Sahara, we're going to find a transition zone. This transition zone is going to divide the harsh desert of the Sahara to the lush tropics of the Congo. And it's really just going to be a line that's going to be drawn in and around and below the Sahara. So, if I say that this is a transition zone between desert and rainforest, we're going to have some different biomes that are going to be found here. This is the Sahel. Okay? Now, there's one more desert that we're going to draw on the southern part. Down here, we're going to find the Kalahari Desert. Okay? So in and around this area is the Kalahari Desert. Okay? Now, when we look at our list, we have the Sahara Desert, the Congo River, the Kalahari Desert, the Sahel, the Nile River, Lake Tanganyika. We have the Niger River, Lake Victoria, the rainforest, and Atlas Mountains. Okay? So what is left is the savanna. And the savanna is really the part of Africa that you think about when you see the animals. The zebras, the lions, the elephants. And so in and around, and I'll just color this blue, in and around this area where we find a lot of the lakes, the start of the Nile River, we're going to find the savanna. It's a lot smaller than people think. But the savanna, you just need to know, is in and around our lakes that we study. Okay? So, we have the Atlas Mountains, the Sahara, the Niger River, the Sahel, the Congo River, the rainforest, the Kalahari Desert, the Nile River, Savannah, Lake Victoria, Lake Tanganyika. Okay? These are the items that make up the different landforms of Africa.